Good for you. Asher, you got first. The Enigma crazy emote. That's funny. Okay. I'm laughing at Blapple. Oh my goodness. Wait a second. Did she delete this clip? What the what? No. You ratted me out. You ratted me out over there. You ratted me out. There we go. Guess what, chicken butt? Hi, Cranston. Oh my god. Why, Blapple, did you stop at that frame? Oh, for God's sake. I can't watch someone else watching the raid video over and over again. Cannot do it. But I will have Blapple on lurk. What's going on, guys? It's blanket. It's blanket time. We're gonna make a St. Jude blanket. It's blanket. Hi, Louie. How are you? Louie, I worked a little bit on the project earlier today. I need to give you an update. I hope you're having a good night, Louie. Thank you so much for being here. I've had so much catch up to do since charity season. It has just been nonstop. And you know what? Mario Day is like right around the corner. And then we're doing Big Table. And then we're doing St. Jude again. I might wait to do St. Jude all the way until actual like May, because I think that March and April are going to be really super busy months. Yours is going to be on May 10th, Jazz. Do you go for 24? I forget. Look. Jazz, look how big this thing is getting. I beat Ryan. 22 hours, because your game is a puzzle game with 22 puzzles, right? Well, if you're down, we could try to figure out some way to collaborate during mine. If you have time. I understand that might be pretty time consuming and energy too. What's new with you, Jazz? Hi, Ducks.
You're always down to clown.
I don't know how, but I somehow did not order the clown white for the mime stream when I ordered all the rest of the stuff. I ordered the setting powder, the other like color face paint. Stop, collaborate and listen. Jazz is back with a brand new composition. Something grabs a hold of him tightly. Flow like a pirate puzzle, daily and nightly. Will it ever stop, yo? I don't know.
I get a dozen chicken squawks.
You're supposed to get a big red. You're supposed to get a big red, Dex. How come alerts aren't working? Poop. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Mix It Up was acting really weird earlier. I like restarted my computer. Hold on a second. It says default streaming platform, Twitch. Hold on. It made me log back into like everything, like Discord, Stream Elements, Patreon, Tiltify, when I started it up right before starting stream. Here, I'm going to try something out.
Another one.
That worked. But this isn't working? What the heck is going on? Am I hallucinating? You're too anxious to sleep. It's 1 a.m. EST because you have a 5th meeting in the morning. Oh, for a potential employment, Jazz? Will it ever stop? Yo. I don't know. Gerb. But what if I take your gerb? I wouldn't take your gerb, Jazz. I'd give you a gerb if I could. So you were told round 3 was the final round. Then round 4 was in a meeting with 2 people in person. Now this round. Oh, God. 5 interviews. You're so welcome. I was testing. It was for science. That's insane. Well, let's hope that means, bro, gerb? And then you get to say, yes, gerb. Are you excited about this position? Or maybe even just like, yo, I'll take it because I need money and stuff. Like, you know, it's okay for that to be the case too. Even if you're not like super thrilled. Who cares? I need money. Been there. And the relief you feel getting a job is fantastic. So you're like, whatever. You know, because gerbs, they come and they go. And if it sucks, then you can look for another one. In software, 4 times back-to-back 1-hour interviews is common. For what? I mean, okay, look, I come from the kind of background where, yes, I did have jobs where they would ask me to come in for multiple interviews. And I also worked for people where I walked through the doors of their business, handed them a resume. They went like this. Do you want a job? Can you work tonight? Can you take a section tonight? I mean, I did have a lot of experience, and there's some stuff about waiting tables that even if like it's different and you're gonna learn, like you're gonna have to learn where everything is, you're not gonna be taught. You're not gonna need to be trained to wait tables. It's hard if you get thrown in there like that. You're in tech, but this company is for a consulting corp in NYC. You wish software would work off a 1-hour interview at most, and then life moves on. So back to long, drawn-out processes. Yeah. I would assume, like, don't you? Hi, Jess Mary. Don't you think that they would probably just send you some sort of a conciliatory letter or email if you didn't get the job? Hey, lots of pyro. How you doing? They wouldn't have a meeting with you to tell you didn't get it. So at the very least, you didn't not get it yet. You know, like, I that's a lot of interviews, though. Bless you, Jazz. Bless your heart. So either this is another round, stab me with a rubber fork, or you got it. I'm going with you got it. Trying to find which company is using the consulting. Yeah. I don't know what you're correcting. You spelled the word correctly. You spelled... Oh, do you mean trying to find which company is using the company or whatever? A 1-hour interview is enough for you to separate the wheat from the chaff. Usually a follow-up meeting to get a little more in-depth before hiring. Yeah. You're doing well, a bit sore from a slip and fall. Oh, no. But it's just a bruise. Okay. It could have been worse. Could have been worse. Yeah. Hey, look, I hope you get it. And then I hope that right after that, somebody else says, hey, you want an even better gerb? And then you're like, suck it, losers. No, just kidding. Yeah, I mean, it could happen. I don't know why I'm doing this like this, but I am. Because I'm too lazy to move this blanket to the point where the blanket wouldn't be on top of the yarn. So I'm just pulling the yarn out until I have like a nice long amount of slack over here. So yeah, this project is massive. I'm on, geez, dude, I should not be able to look at Blapple's stream right now. I got to cover it up because I do not need to see Blapple attempting to mimic my facial expressions. I'm so good. I'm so good right now. I'm on row 120 of this project. It's 279 rows. Oh, dear God. Oh, okay. I'm like 35%, Justin Mary. I'm 35%. No. It's okay. It's okay. I played it once before, Jazz, and the person I played, this is the person I played it with. What did I just type? Dude. This mother clucker. He will not use checkpoints. He's like all everything on ultra hard mode. Oh yeah. He's a sweetie, but he's like a true gamer degen and just an absolute troll. So he was like, no, we're not using checkpoints. Those are for the weak. Oh. Thank you, honey. My husband just threw candy at me.
Do you think he likes me?
This is what I'm a complete sucker for, dude. Oh, God. Oh, this is my absolute favorite of like just grocery store candy. You know, Jazz, I think you could pull it off, of all people. He's not social in the same fashion as I am. Hello, KBJ. Welcome in. It's like, can you imagine? Oh, actually, when I was in high school, we did an improv. Dude, I can already feel it. I'm going to be too chatty tonight, and I do want to work on the blanket, but I'm swapping to just chatting because I don't feel like I'm more in the mood to talk than I am into. I'll work on the blanket too. So when I was in high school, we had an improv festival that we would do, and we would get out of class for it. My teachers all understood that the kids who were in the thespian club officers, that we were all expected to put this improv festival on every year with some other students as well. But all of us were supposed to organize it and put it on, and it was like a little fundraiser. And people would throw money at us, except for there were people who would throw coins. And those hurt. And then I just started thinking about if people threw money at streamers like they do on Twitch, and it was just like they're just like chucking pennies at you. Just please not like a whole roll all at once, okay? Yeah. I'm down, Jazz. Let's we'll figure it out. I don't know if I'm going to Summit, Jazz. I really want to. I'm probably going to have to choose between Summit and TwitchCon. I didn't go to Summit last year either. I went the year before that. Which is when I met Jazz. See, I really do want to go. Bro, TwitchCon for what? I would try to argue that it's for professional reasons, but we all know it's just because I want to see all of my people. Last year was your last TwitchCon for a while. You've been going to TwitchCon since 2016. Time to use your vacation time for something else. Completely valid. I stared right back and we had our strange moment. I mean, this describes a good number of my friendships.
Welcome to the Fart Zone. Welcome to the Fart Zone, Raiders. How are you?
Thank you so much. I love you, Kyle.
Kisses from the Fart Zone.
Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. Come on in. Yes, this is where you can hang out while some crazy lady missing half a finger is crocheting. And if another raid comes in, you can spam them with the Fart Zone. How's it going, everybody? Thank you so much, Kyle. How was your stream? What'd you get up to? Were you in the kitchen or were you gaming or question mark? Are you going to TwitchCon this next?
I fart in your general direction. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberry.
What's up, Dice? How's it going? Thank you so much. Thank you, Cranston. Thank you. Everybody, please make sure you're following A Date Night In. Kyle and sometimes Funky. They stream and they do food and drink and gaming and they also have you've had some success with like reels and stuff like that. Kyle, if you want to post or if any of your mods want to post your Instagram link or any place that you would send people off of Twitch, you cooked. You did some home, but let us know first when you have your link. Okay, Kyle, because we have a whole thing. You can only post links if you're subscribed. You need a permit otherwise. You can post them, you just need a permit. But I would love for you to do that. You cooked, you did some homemade ranch, big giant chocolate chip cookies, and then some baked ham and mac and cheese. Oh my God. You know, I've been thinking about making our ranch. I've been thinking about it. We have a fair number of ranch fans in the house, and I don't want to buy that. If you rinse a Hidden Valley Ranch bottle out, it like won't come off the sides. Is it like the classic ranch we think of when we think of ranch? Yes. But I would like to get away from so much prepackaged stuff. It's thick and filmy. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Cat butts are a gateway. Thank you. No. RC. I mean, the dressing itself clings to the sides of the bottle, meaning it has a bunch of thickeners in it. Yeah, date night in. I've been thinking about it. So date night in is Kyle and Funky. They are amazing. They're high energy, super friendly, pretty wholesome. I really enjoy their content. Please, please, please make sure you're following them. I don't know if I saw anyone.
Ooh, Laura Gale 13.
You're a first time chatter. Guess what? That means we get to play.
The raid video.
I don't want you to follow this stream until you finish watching this video. Laura, we need to talk. I don't know if you knew this, Laura. I'm going to let you in on a secret. There are no refunds and no exchanges. No exceptions. On Twitch follows. Date night in, stop it. We are having a serious conversation here. Did you hear what I said, Laura? No refunds, no exchanges, no exceptions. Once you do it, you're locked in, Laura. You better watch this video, Laura. There's going to be a quiz later.
Choo choo.
I'm freaking out right now. I'm fangirling. You have no clothes on. No. Get supported, nerd.
No flipping way. You didn't do it.
Thank you for the dollar bills for the kiddos. Thank you so much, everybody.
We talked about this.
I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. So this is a game to you guys, huh?
What? She do it so hard.
There's people out here with reputations at stake.
Another one.
Now listen here. You guys better relax. Okay? You just got here, Dice. There's absolutely no reason for this audacious behavior. Okay? Thank you, though. I really do appreciate it. Cat Butts, thank you for gifting to Date Night In. Date Night In, thank you for the 100 bits. Dice, thank you for the 100 bits. Emerald, I love you so much. Thank you for the biddies, my dear, for the 100 bits. And Anonymous, thank you for the 1 month, tier 1 sub to B Ryan. There you go, Ryan. Now you have the emotes. I know you love emotes, B Ryan. Do you have your link ready, Kyle? Did we already do that and I missed it? Let us know when you have it ready. Say link ready in the chat and we'll get you a permit. Thank you so much, you guys, for starting a hype train. 81% of level 1. KPJ. Oh, go ahead. I forgot.
Welcome to the fart zone. 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 Welcome to the fart zone.
They all know this one cracks me up so much. It breaks me. It absolutely breaks me. Another anonymous gift sub to Auntie Tux. Thank you so much, whoever did that. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, everybody. Oh, man. Welcome to the fart zone. The dulcet tones of Gilbert Gottfried gets me every time. Just brings a tear to the eye. Maybe we should just change it to be that when people rage.
To the fart zone.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was just saying that we should have Gilbert Gottfried saying King Louie.
Always spreading love, keeping spirits
Hi. She's like a crazy rubber chicken, no lie, brightening up your day. Gonna make you fly. Fiber artists
Welcome
making
to the
crochet
fart
dreams
zone.
come true.
Welcome to the fart zone.
Every
Welcome
creation.
to the fart zone. Welcome to the fart zone. Welcome to the fart
like
zone.
to
Welcome to the
spreading
fart
kindness,
zone. Welcome to the
love.
fart zone. Welcome to the fart zone. Welcome to the fart zone.
I'm sorry, but this song, it's too much of a banger. Thank you, robots.
Spreading
Kindness and love.
all for you.
Yes, this song was made by the robots, but I didn't make it. My friend Princess Kimmy made that song. My friend Princess Kimmy coaxed the robots to make that song. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits, King Louie. I really appreciate you. That's very, very generous. Thanks, KBJ, for the welcome to the Fart Zone. Ms. Jinx, thank you so much for the raid. I adore you. Please, everybody, give my friend Ms. Jinx a follow. We actually got to hang out in person not that long ago, and I'd love to be able to do it again. I love you so much. My sister lives in the Bay Area. We need to figure out a time for a visit. Maybe sometime over the summer would be fun when my niece is on vacation. Yeah. And the kids. Maybe I can bring like Hubs and the kids down there. Do you have links? You can just post them. Do you have links? You can just post them. Thank you so much. Yeah, the Gilbert Gottfried thing gets me every time. How's my 2025 been so far? Really good. Life is quite busy during there's Ms. Jinx's Instagram. So Kyle, you just post your Instagram or whatever you want for links whenever you want. Okay. It's right here. I see found.us/creators. What is this? Here's Kyle's link. We just got a read from a date night in. Thank you so much, friend. And in a few minutes, we'll put yours up there, Ms. Jinx. I adore you. Please, guys, give both of these people a follow. They're amazing. They're really great friends of the stream. It's a palm attack with fluffs of yarn so no one gets a bruise. We're here to read a lovely stream, and you're the one we choose. You're the best. You are the best of us, Ms. Jinx. All right, I'm gonna use spam stickies for raids today. And Kyle, do you want to pick my pair I wear? Do you have time? If you need to get going, you need to sleep, maybe.
Why do melons have weddings? They cantaloupe.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Listen, we got to get caught up here. Okay? We got to get caught up. Cat butts, if you want to tell me what you want for a sticky. Anon gets 2. And you're here, you're off tomorrow. You're good for a bit. Oh, good. Okay. Perfect. Hi, Classy. How's it going? A date night in with a raid. I am. Look at that. It's spam, a big glob of meat. It has the juice. Ms. Jinx. I don't like spam. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. Thank you for the 94% of level 2 hype train. Ms. Jinx, date night in. Anonymous gifted 2 subs. Cat butts are a gateway. You partially started this with all of these amazing folks. Is Dex still here? Dex, I can do here. Dex, I'm gonna owe you a big red because my daughter's asleep in the next room, but I need to do chicken squawks for Dex. 12 12 chicken squawks. That's almost a year. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. They really look like food, Kyle, and people will come in and they'll be like, why do you have fish on your desk? And that doesn't it get on the yarn? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Here. That was really weird. One of my displays just like turned itself off and back on again. Sushi stream. I love sushi. It's my favorite. Okay, so we do a lot of stuff here. I crochet. I've been streaming for 6 years. We're about to celebrate 2 years of partner at the end of the month and my birthday, January 31st, noon to 8 p.m. on the front page of twitch.tv. And I have a theater background. Shocking, I know. What else should you know about me? I like to crochet, knit, cross stitch, perler bead. We do food and drink streams every once in a while. I owe Ms. Jenks yarn. I got it out. And I'm going to do the blanks. Ms. Jenks, before you go. And Ms. Jenks' birthday is also coming up. Ms. Jenks is celebrating her birthday. Are you doing a special birthday stream before you go? I'm going to make the blanks in a week. Ay. Everybody, please follow Ms. Jenks and make sure you celebrate birthday with her. She's my January birthday buddy. We're like twinsels. Twiblings. You played Anne of Green Gables in your high school play. Love joined a company there, but everything's in Italian. Oh my. Gas station sushi is all about the roll. I love you, Ms. Jenks. Go get some good sleeps. Not sure yet. B-Day stream will probably happen, but not on the day since you have swing dance stuff that night. I see. Well, whatever. When you're celebrating, please let us know. And I will do my darndest to be there. Okay, so I'm working on this huge blanket that's a St. Jude logo blanket for our friend Becca_MTBC, who won it in an auction. And yes, I adore you. Thank you for your patience. There will probably be extra stuff in there. You're awesome. I gave Ms. Jenks like half of her thing from a previous auction and was like, I'll get to the other half right away. Famous last words. It's like second sock syndrome, except for it's the yarn. Yeah, we should do club first. Thank you, Cranston. All right. But before Kyle decides like she might want to go unwind or something, these are your choices for my pair eyewear toppers. I have the irises, Grogu, skulls and yarn, coffee beans, 8-bit hearts, pop art, rainbow knit, pumpkin pin dot. I don't have a problem. Arcade maze, cheetah spots, party chicks, the berry jam hexagons, Batgirl, pop art, mint sparkle, purple sparkle, and cats and yarn. Like I said, I don't have a problem. I wear these when I go to the shop. So we also own, my husband and I, he just got home from our family-owned comic book, tabletop, and other like board games, tabletop role-playing and other board games, and comic book and graphic novel shop in St. Helens, Oregon called Pantheon Comics and Games. And I am there on occasion, but mostly I make content full-time from home and take care of our kids. Good night, Ms. Jenks. I thank you so much for the raid. I love you. You're amazing. Sweet dreams, friend. If you guys want to, you can use this command when somebody is going to sleep. We could get some exclamation point.
Do you know where you can get chicken broth in bulk? The stock market.
Don't know what to say. You did it, lots of pyro. You shut me up. I've been crocheting since I was 7. We do a lot of charity stuff here. And that's mainly what I do on the channel is crochet and charity. And if you ask other people, they'll say crochet and charity, right? Yep, that's the logo that I'm crocheting right now. So it's a huge project. Here, I'll stand up and show it to you. That I've been working on for a little while now because the auction was back in October, but then we had a bunch more fundraising to do. And we fundraise for multiple organizations that benefit hospitalized kids. I'm called 9.5 because I'm missing half a finger. And I lost it in an accident. And after the accident, I came down with a really bad bacterial infection, like life-threatening, like put you on the IV antibiotics. Like if my mom wasn't a trained healthcare professional, I probably wouldn't be sitting here today. Just somehow I got some real nasty bug and it was going downhill real fast. But she knew what to do and she took me to the hospital immediately. And I had to stay in the hospital for like a month.
What about the soup store? I also get my socks from the soup store. I bet they have stocks there as well. I love to shop at the soup store.
Do you mean stockings? KBJ? Oh my goodness. Thank you for the biddies, KBJ. Thank you so much. Who is that? I don't even know who that's supposed to be. Who is this supposed to be?
Where did Captain Hook get his hook? From a secondhand store.
See, lots of pyro. You're like the coworker that gave me this nickname. You're lucky that I have a good sense of humor. So the amputation was a foregone conclusion, but then the hospital stay afterward was not, which is why I fundraised for Starlight. And, you know, definitely partly why I fundraised for St. Jude. I didn't have childhood cancer, but I know what it's like to be in the hospital for more than maybe like just a night or two. And as a kid, it's really hard. So I love supporting these two organizations. And this blanket will be king size when I'm done with it. And it's already enormous. And it's about 35% done. You're fine. Don't worry. You're good. No, lots of pyro. It really doesn't bother me. I promise you. It really doesn't. I treat it with humor all the time. And we know each other. You've been here. I promise you I did not take that the wrong way. I was just bantering with you. You're good. I mean, it's so big already, I can't possibly hold it up properly for you. That's awesome. Lots of pyro. See? You're a warrior, dude. That's a lot of red yarn, says Crawdle. Yeah, this is already, I think, like a ball and a half of Mega Ball. Mass. I'm not clicking on that. Don't ruin it. Dude, I already have Blapple open in another window and had to minimize it. I'm like, every time I look over there, Blapple is doing some like tight close-up on her face, and I know that she's doing it because she's doing the reveal. No. Oh, what is this? Is this I'm supposed to watch that so I can say whether or not she's doing it right because she's supposed to be pretending to be me? Is that it? She wants me to give her direction? Is that what's going on? Tell her to suck it up. Tell her to quit being such a baby and get her done. Have you ever heard of a music group called...
Have you ever heard of a music group called Cellophane?
No.
They mostly rap.
Oh my God. Oh, lots of pyro. You'll get a kick out of this. One time I did the like TikTok thing where you ask it which Disney villain you are, and guess which one it gave me? Captain Hook. I was like, oh, I'm like, TikTok filter, how did you know I was an amputee? Oh, thanks, Zach. That's really sweet. Yeah, Hobie. Hobie Mega Ball is the red yarn I'm using. And the reason why the blanket has so many squares is because when I got this yarn, it turned out it was a lot thinner than, like, say, like a Red Heart or other worsted weight acrylics I've used. Oh, I was going to look at something because I was listening to a VOD. You guys should do it if you stream. I know it's not the funnest thing ever. I know that sometimes it feels weird. You know, watching yourself or whatever, but you might notice something about your sound or otherwise, you know, that needs attention, and you'll be happy you did because you'll be like, oh, I didn't realize it looked like that or sounded like that. Ooh, firmware update available. Maybe this is it. I don't know. I can't tell. What about this? No, that's not it. And that's not it either. There we go. So what is this? High pass presence boost. High pass and presence boost. Yeah, I don't know. This is it does have some auto level stuff, and that's usually what I use. I usually use this setting. Well, I don't know. It just sounded like there might even be a little tiny bit of peaking here and there. Just the tiniest bit. You think it gave you Gaston, the lifelong winner of the Nobel Prize. Right. Well, everyone coming in on these raids, thanks for being here. I'm glad you all are joining us, and thanks for supporting your streamer. And if Kyle, if you guys need to get going so you can go clean up and maybe enjoy an extra cookie before bed. I can almost hear what Blackbull sounds like without listening to the sound on this. I'm not sure if I actually need to listen to Blapple's. Wow, she really committed to this project.
I made a playlist for hiking. It has music from Peanuts, The Cranberries, and Eminem. I call it my trail mix.
Crawdolt, as riveting as this is, I'm sure, mutters about taking a hike. Thank you lots of Pyro. Completely understandable. Thank you for coming on the raid. I hope you have a great rest of your night. We have ads in about 3 minutes. We're going to have a 3-minute ad break in less than 3 minutes. We do them in blocks. I'm a child of the 80s. What can I say? I grew up with, like, what is this song? And it's going on forever. I grew up with these ad breaks that allowed you to, like, get up and go to the bathroom and grab a snack. And, like, you had time to do all that, come back, and you didn't miss a thing. So I like to at least let people know they're coming. Clearly, if you have Turbo or you're subscribed, you won't get the ads. I am not going to stop and take a full break and walk away during this ad break. I'm gonna get working on this blanket because I'm already like very, 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 very behind on it. I wanted to try and have it done before my birthday at the end of the month. Before you get up for that midnight snack, I want you to know I'll be right back. Commercial breaks on today's TV scene are so rough. Yeah, you know, some of these services that previously, if you paid at any level, you were getting an ad-free service, right? Like Netflix and stuff like that. You know, HBO Max or whatever, Hulu. Well, now they all have these like tiered plans where it's like, well, your entry level plan is only $5.99, $7.99, $9.99 a month. It's always a $99. Like nobody's fooled by that anymore. But now you still get ads, just not as many of them, according to who. And also, I haven't had ads in forever because I quit buying cable a long time ago. And it's very weird. It's very weird watching TV with ads again. It's very clunky. But it was totally the norm. Used to work customer service for ESPN plus Disney plus Hulu, Paramount plus. It was the worst job ever. I'm so sorry. I don't even watch regular TV. Oh, was it classy? I was wondering, I was like, that sounds really familiar, but I can't place where it's from. Oh, and there was a follow. I didn't even notice that. I apologize for not thanking you. Did at 884433. So many people calling in to cancel their subscriptions only for you to turn them into keeping the subscription for a longer time. One time I called to cancel something over the phone and the person was trying to give me the whole thing. And I was like, listen, I know they make you do this. I've made up my mind. Please cancel it for me. I get it. I'm not going to change my mind. I'm done with the service. Yeah, there is a lot of free stuff out there now. So what I'm doing is called corner to corner crochet. So I can show you the chart if anyone's curious. Must have yarn all over the dang place. It's caught on everything. Oh, don't get me started. So much yarn. Hi, Callie's Kennel. Yeah, we're celebrating my birthday and partnerversary at the end of the month. You're welcome to come by. We're going to have a big fat party all day long on Friday, January 31st. If you get into corporate dev coding for them, it's not all so bad. TLDR, right? It wasn't. It wasn't. Lots of pyro. It was a cellular telephonic device provider. A carrier, if you will. Does anybody want to burst Zach's bubble and tell him I'm just sitting here like this? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Let's see, wait, what? You were working for a third-party call center, not the actual corporate side of the services. Oh, yeah, and they probably like farm all that stuff out all over the place. Yeah, I'm always extra nice. But in this particular instance, I was just like, no. Don't waste your breath. I have made my decision. I would really like it if you would just cancel it for me, please. Thank you. Yeah, I was freestyle rapping the entire time, Zach. I'm so sorry that you missed that. What is my favorite thing that I've crocheted? Callie's Kennel. I cannot possibly narrow it down to just one thing. I've probably made, at this point, I would venture to say thousands of finished objects. I can't around 1,000 probably. I can't tell you what my favorite one is. I can tell you I really like working on blankets because I like that they're repetitive. A lot of people don't like repetitive pieces, but I find them relaxing. And it's like something that I can do with my hands and let my mind wander. And I do like making garments for people, but unfortunately, the most popular, not unfortunately, the popular things for people to do live often, not always, are dolls of characters from shows and video games. And I loved that. I loved doing that for a while. I mean, and I finished this little guy. Was it yesterday or the day before? And he's heckin' adorable. And he was sitting in my office forever. He's like rainbow speckled. Like not quite finished. And I have this thing now where if it's a day where I decide I'm just going to have it open, and I think that's going to be Tuesdays, you guys. I think it's going to be Tuesday, as in chat chooses by spinning the wheel. Tuesday in it. Okay. Tuesday. And, so not on Wednesdays. Anytime a hype train starts and reaches level 5 and completes, I should say completes, excuse me, should be very specific. Anytime a hype train starts and completes level 5, it will open. Whip wheel. I'm working on a spreadsheet. I mean, it's pretty much done. And it has all the different projects on it. So here, I'll show you the wheel. So I'll show you this, Callie, this wheel, Callie, this wheel, Callie, this wheel, this isn't even all of my whips. Every single one of these wedges is an unfinished project. There's one wedge that says new start. That's it. Every single one of these wedges is an unfinished project. And some of them are knitting and some of them are cross stitch or will be. I've actually had the same speech before from managers, lots of pyro. Works in progress, yeah. And we also use chain stitches, Zach, so you can see where this is going, I'm sure. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. The no problem thing. I had corporate restaurant jobs where they would tell us not to say that to customers. Well, what do you mean no problem? Of course, it's not a problem. No problem implies that there may have been a problem. Emerald. Which ones will take the shortest amount of time to finish? No idea. I can't. I can't. I'm not. I mean, maybe the beret is pretty close. The Gengar Ami is not terribly far away. I don't even know where the Pretty Guardian Hello Kitty, Sailor Kitty is. I'll have to dig that one up, actually. I haven't even started the Glaceon. I frogged the Toast Gnome. I'm probably just going to have to restart the Pumpkaboo. I have no idea where that is. Holiday Light Sweater is pretty far out, probably about halfway. Yeah, I don't really know. Nope, not at all, Zach, and I don't plan to organize it that way. That sounds like a pain in the butt. It doesn't really matter because it's not like, do we spin it like this? And no, I will not work on whatever this lands on. I'm just showing you. We spin it and whatever it lands on, I have to work on.
How many bones are in the human hand? A handful of them.
Well, would you look at that? No, what are you doing? Really? Okay. Hi, everybody. It's time. It's time for... Okay.
Present.
Just listen. No. Wait, what? Angry Baby Bowler, you... Oh, my God. I don't even know what's happening. Angry Baby Bowler. Angry Baby Bowler. Everything's messed up.
Thank you, friends.
Thank you so much, Angry Baby Bowler. You guys, there's a giveaway. In a world where people name themselves confusing things like kosher bacon jam. Huh? Only one Twitch chatter could be crazy enough to gift some of 9.5's merchandise to the chat. If you would like, and I supported this nerd, I supported this nerd, I supported a nerd, and all I got was this t-shirt. Please type join in the chat. Type join, everyone. Type join to enter the giveaway. You have 23 seconds. Thank you so much, Kosher Bacon Jam. 2 shirts. Who will it be? You. Oh wait, it's garlic mashed potatoes. Garlic mashed potatoes. I knew that all along. Garlic mashed potatoes. Thank you for the giveaway. Chris, why are you like this? Thank you so much for the bits. Chris! 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 What is going on right now? What are you doing? Chris, you can slow down. Chris. You just want me to make fart noises. I'm the bot now. Wait, for every single one of those? Okay. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
_crafts just claimed prize nerd shit.
That's 10. I have to do 18. Fartastic. You're confusing the bot, Chris. It doesn't know what to do. Why do I still think they're so funny after all this time?
Kosher Bacon Jam just claimed prize nerd shit.
Why do I still think they're so funny after all this time? Thank you so much, Chris. my whole activity feed now, it just says your name. Was that the idea? Gas is always a blast from the past. It sounds like the bot has some pent-up releasing to do. Yeah, apparently. Thank you very much. Thanks for the biddy spam. I really appreciate you. I hope you're having a good night. And congratulations to most places fourth wall will ship. Zach, the only thing I would say is that sometimes there's like duties and customs and things like that. I said duties. Thank you for the giveaway of the 2 shirts from the fourth wall. I really appreciate it. And Angry Baby Polar got the family-friendly Cards Against Humanity. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thanks for funding that on the throne. My birthday's coming up, so I'll be opening that on the stream. Better out than in, says Seawolf Pack. How you doing, Seawolf Pack? I hope you're having a good night. Yeah, that's how that works, right? Actually, I'm happy to be in my 40s. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Please, everybody, will you give Angry Baby Polar a follow? Awesome friend of the stream. You rock. So it was garlic mashed potatoes. It was garlic mashed potatoes that did the giveaway. KBJ entered and won the giveaway. These are 2 totally separate individuals. Everybody kept telling me, your 20s are the best, you'll miss them. Nope. Taking a break, took on a challenge, and it's going roughly like a crafting challenge. I'm sorry, Seawolf Pack. We will be celebrating on the front page of Twitch noon to 8 p.m. Pacific Friday, January 31st. I will likely go live much earlier than that, and we're going to go for about 12 hours at least. Probably not too much more than 12 hours. What? Oh,
because it's in number
God.
39, S funny purchased Pog Kinney present.
There's a Pogkini giveaway. There's a Pogkini giveaway. In a world where swimwear has become boring, only one woman is brave enough to design what would become known across all realities as the Pogkini. Behold the Pogkini in all its glory. Wear this thing on the beach and definitely get a few puzzled stares. That's because it's my face on a bikini. Do you have what it takes to brave the beach in this abomination? Why not, KBJ? You could turn it into a dice bag. Cranston! Congratulations, Cranston. Please tell me you're sending this to Quill Tony. It says you won. You said the word. Oh my God, you won it on accident. I can re-roll. If you really would like me to, I can re-roll it. Or you could send it to Cool Tony. You could send it to Tony, dude. I will laugh so hard. But then you would need to pick a size on her behalf. It's up to you. And you could even just give her the link to redeem if you want. Be so funny. Just give her the link and don't tell her what it's for. Oh no, wait. You have to log in with your Twitch. You have to log in with your Twitch. It won't work that way. You would have to order it. You'd have to order it, Cranston. It's up to you. Either way, I think that would be pretty funny. You know, she'll end up figuring out some way to wear it. Like, she might not just wear it. I don't know. I don't know if I know her comfort level with that type of clothing. Look, it's not my fault. I was forced to make this clothing item. Oh, Cranston and Cranston has modded for Cool Tony for a long time. That's kind of how we got to know each other. You used to LARP with a cow bikini over a bodysuit. I was just going to say, I could totally see her wearing it over something else, actually. Because if I ever have to get one, that's how it's going to happen. I'm going to be wearing it probably. I'm not going to tell you. Oh, shoot. I was supposed to change colors. I got to frog this square. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that because it's funny. Thank you. Thank you for the Pogkini giveaway. This will be an interesting DM she's about to get. Hey, what size bikini do you wear? During the hot tub birthday stream. I do actually owe you guys. I owe you guys a chicken onesie hot tub stream. And I did mention that I was allowed to interpret that however I wanted. Oh, also, fun announcement. Our friend Chimera's QC is going to be joining me for part of my birthday stream in a pot of boiling water. Yeah, just throw some dumplings in there. She's certainly asleep now, so yeah, don't worry. No rush. Yeah, the Cards Against Humanity. Is that what you're talking about, Emerald? Yeah, I thanked angry baby Polar. A cat has more bones than a human being. Humans have 206 and cats have 230. Also, if you guys don't know Chris, you'll see Chris around in a lot of streams. And he has been a pretty awesome supporter here. And he does moderate for a few other pretty rad streamers. And also runs a nonprofit called the Erica Legacy. So give Chris a follow because he does stream from his account sometimes. And you can often find him over at Poop Witch, our friend Haley's channel, who is an awesome, hilarious human, but also a force to be reckoned with when it comes to raising money for charity. But give Chris a follow. I don't know how often he streams. I got to hang out in the stream stickers stream, actually. That was kind of fun. If you didn't know, stream stickers, the extension that we use here. I don't know his name. Maybe he doesn't share that info. He streams from that account sometimes, the guy who does stream stickers, and you'll sometimes see him in people's chats, including here on the account, which is really sweet. Come in and throw stickers at us. So yeah, the favorites and top 5 or top whatever questions, I don't do so well with those because first of all, I can't remember everything. I often forget to take pictures of things before I send them out to people. Like, even as a professional content creator whose whole thing is like, you know what? I have a task, a fun one, a task for you all. So I innocently went in and did a resub over in Brenda's channel. And like the unrepentantly supportive chaos goblin that she is, she would not stop talking about how we are getting closer and closer all the time to level 2 of YouTube partners. So would you do me a favor, because Brenda is also getting close to that magical 1,000 subscriber number. And I would like a competition to see if I can get her there before me. She's closer than I am right now, chat. You could help me with this. She has 745 subscribers, so she's approximately 250 followers or subscribers away. Hi, Raboyo. Hey, thank you, Raboyo. Dude, that's pretty cool, man. You're not the only one. We've had people come in, but I really appreciate that. It's pretty cool. Thanks for, going out of your way to come and shop with us so far from, where you live, and plenty of places between where you live and our shop that you could have gotten that stuff at. So thank you. We own a comic book and card shop and RPG shop in St. Helens, Oregon. What's up, Platin? How you doing? Very cool of you to do that. It took a second for me to figure out. My husband couldn't remember your username, and he was like, I was like, and finally I went, Raboyo? And he goes, yeah, that's it. Oh, it's all good. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for supporting our family-run business. It's very much appreciated, because, you guys will ask me like, hey, can we buy stuff from your shop online? We don't have a website. We don't sell online yet. And, for right now, that's actually okay, because it would open up a whole side of the business that nobody really has time to do right now. But some of you have gone out of your way to come in there and make purchases, and I really, really appreciate it. It's been a dream come true for him. He grew up in rural Arizona, and there was just nothing like that. Good night, Cranston. Cranston used to kick around in a gaming store, and still does, but oh, thank you. We squeezed a rubber chicken earlier. We're supposed to do Club First. Thank you for the reminder. Club First is an initiative from St. Jude, who is the organization who I'm crocheting their logo onto this blanket. And we get the excuse to talk about them anytime I squeeze a rubber chicken for the first time on the stream, which usually happens at least once a stream here. We love our rubber chicken. So this blanket was part of our St. Jude Creative auction. If any of you are interested in fundraising for them, there's 2 main stream fundraising events per year for St. Jude. The 2 biggest ones, I feel like, definitely Play Live, regular Play Live season is their biggest one on Twitch. And then the creative season is maybe a little bit less. There's less people that participate in it, but it's a really lovely group of people. And we do a team campaign, and we did an auction, and our friend Becca_MTBC won this blanket. And essentially, I said, I'll make a blanket. And Becca said, cool, I'll cover a week's worth of meals for a St. Jude family. And I said, you've got a deal. I had basically said if somebody will at least cover a week's worth of meals for a St. Jude family. Huge thank you. Oh, does that one not work? To Becca for bidding on that. Or you could look at it this way, right? $200 covers a platelet count test for 4 St. Jude patients. And $50 is art supplies for the kids. And they do a lot of art therapy stuff, music therapy. At St. Jude, patients are encouraged to express themselves through numerous art activities. Thank you. They really look after that whole person and their whole family. And these families pay absolutely nothing for absolutely nothing. They pay absolutely nothing for the services. Not a nickel, not a dime, not a penny. And that's why I love fundraising for them. If you'd like to donate, the link is right there in chat in that message that popped into chat after I typed !club first. It is a Tiltify campaign. It is tied to alerts. So yes, you can have the fancy alerts. There's a bunch of amounts that will trigger alerts. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and for listening to me talk for a moment about St. Jude, who I really love fundraising for, and I'll probably keep fundraising for them for like 5 ever. Oh, right on. I mean, not right on about the first part if that wasn't what they wanted or what you wanted. But right on about the second part, we're happy to do business with our friends mostly in Columbia County, but a lot of people do come from other parts of like the Portland area, or even from Washington over, for one thing, if they shop with us instead of Longview, they don't pay sales tax. So just saying, Washington. Don't have the sales tax over here in Oregon. But yeah, it's been awesome. He didn't have anything like this growing up, and he wished that he did. So now he's able to do it. And where we are is less popular for people to want to open retail businesses a lot of the time because it's smaller. And so people are always really thankful for it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Washington. I'm not a hater. I don't hate Washington. I don't care about any perceived rivalry between Portland and Seattle. I also didn't only grow up in Portland. We lived in South Florida for a good stretch of my childhood, as well as Iowa for like part of middle school and high school. So I love Portland. It is my hometown. But it's changed a lot since I was a kid, which usually happens. My sister lives in the Bay Area now. She was in Iowa for a long while, and then her partner landed a job with a company in the Bay Area. Hi, Brianna. How are you? And they moved, and now what we got to do is figure out how we're going to get my mom out here. Because she's getting to an age where she needs some help. She's got some health issues. She's in her 70s now. And I just want to be able to take care of her. She's still capable. She can, take care of herself. She's not like in need of like assistance with basic daily stuff just yet. But if that happens, I don't want, you know what I mean? My mom did a lot for me, and I don't have any hesitation in doing, anything I can to help her. Let's see here. So we keep going. Oh, but we are one shy when we get to the end of this block of this color. You have a stretch goal to visit the Bay Area someday just so you can get an iconic Golden Gate Bridge picture. Yeah. I went there in high school to do my theater school auditions. It was a very wild trip. It was very surreal. We were there for 2 days, and I did 4 private school conservatory acting program auditions. Oh, wait. In 2 days. So it was very intense. It was very nerve-wracking. I auditioned for NYU, Carnegie Mellon, Boston University, USC. NYU, Carnegie Mellon, Boston University, and USC, yeah. I got accepted to the Stella Adler Conservatory at NYU, and then they didn't give me any financial aid. That was poopy. I got accepted to Carnegie Mellon, but they wanted me they sent me this weird, it was weird. They sent me this whole thing trying to get me to apply to like their English and writing program because my English teacher asked me to enter a contest called the Achievement Award in Writing, which is given out by the National Council of Teachers of English. And they send this list to colleges and let them know that these are students who would potentially be some of your like top of your class writers. And I didn't want anything to do with that. I wanted to do theater. I mean, I thought it might be cool to maybe write plays, but I didn't care about just like becoming just a straight up writer for a living. I did the essay, I did the contest because I really liked that teacher and wanted her to think that I was good at writing in English. I don't know. And I was like, but I don't really want to like go to school for just writing. I love the theater. I want to go to school for theater. And Boston University did the same thing to me. It was this because I think maybe I had applied to more than one program trying to make sure I had lots of options. Oh yeah, I think that's what it was. At some of these schools, I had applied to more than one. I had indicated like a first and a second choice for like programs I wanted to be admitted to. And definitely at Boston University, they invited me to, they were like, yeah, English program, writing, we would love to have you, but you don't get into our acting program. USC did not admit me to their conservatory, but they admitted me to their regular theater arts program. And I went, well, I really wanted to go to New York City, but there's lots of entertainment and, performance industry, like performing arts industry jobs and stuff going on in LA. So I ended up going to USC for 2 years and I hated it. I didn't hate everything about USC, but I just hated the whole vibe in LA. I was like, walking to class and these girls, and again, I'm just saying, not trying to knock, people expressing themselves through their clothing and stuff, but just from a functional standpoint, I couldn't understand anyone wearing like 3-inch high stilettos to like their 8 a.m. class. It just felt like everything was so much about appearances. And like, dude, plenty of like the guys I went to college with were like that too. So I'm not hyper focused on the girls, but I felt like, like often is the case, the girls went way more out of their way than the dudes. But everybody just seemed like really, really into like appearances and who you knew and all this other stuff. And I mean, that's just how the entertainment industry really kind of is. And as a 40-something woman, I think now I would probably be able to navigate that and I'd be like, yeah, that's cool. Like, I'm still probably going to show up at parties in pretty casual clothing if I have to go to them. Because now I'd be like, do I have to go to a party? Do I really have to? Back then, I loved like partying and going out and having fun and meeting new people. And I was so super outgoing. I mean, and I still am, but like outgoing and social and like, yeah, take me to all the places and I want to talk to everyone. And I just realized LA was too spread out. I didn't care enough about movies and television. I have friends who are still there that do that stuff, and I'm super happy for them because they've actually made, LA their home, and that's what they do, and they love it, and they're happy there. I hope everyone who lives there who's being affected by these fires is okay. It's freaking heartbreaking what's going on there right now. And before anyone wants to jump to any conclusions, this is affecting a lot of different types of people. And plenty of celebrities have said, you know what? I'm okay. I'm so lucky that something like this can happen and I'm okay. Yeah, I lost some stuff and it's unfortunate, but I'm all right. And there's a lot of people that are not. So don't make light of it. You almost went to UCI, that's Irvine, but you moved. Yeah. USC was a good school. I probably should have stuck with it and finished there and graduated. But one thing led to another. I ended up back in Iowa. I kind of fell apart, didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, flunked myself out of school. But I ended up going back and getting my bachelor's from Portland State University in the theater department with a minor in Russian. And so I'm happy that I finished undergraduate school. However, my advice to anyone who wants to do something like theater is see if you can first get some jobs, actual jobs in the industry, which can be hard. Try to get some jobs, even if it's not performing. Like, see if you can't, like, maybe work in a ticket office and understand, just like I would tell people about restaurants, understand some things about the business and get to know the business before you go to school for it, and treat theater school like more like what it should be, and find yourself a program that is going to train you to be a theater professional and isn't just, let's study the theory of theater. No. If you want to be able to do it for a living, or like maybe even start your own theater company someday, you need help understanding the business aspect of what you're doing, how to fundraise. Like, nobody taught me any of that stuff in school. I was just taught the history of theater, taught script analysis. I had some acting and movement and voice classes. So like, yes, they taught me some things about how to be a performer and some things about studying the art of theater and understanding the history of it, but nothing about how to be a creative for a living. Almost nothing. Those would be super valuable classes. It's like, okay, so you're a creative. Like, taxes for creatives. Make us learn the basics of how we do our taxes. Like, I'm not kidding. I know that sounds really awfully boring, but it's like pre-professional stuff, and you need to know how to do it. Or even just like, for example, how to navigate copyright laws when you're trying to like apply for like a license, apply for the rights to perform a show. And I actually did get a little bit of that at USC because they had something called, there was student independent productions. I was allowed to do an independent student production. And I got access to a black box theater, and I put on Carol Churchill's Traps. I had auditions, and I cast a bunch of people who were around the same class as I was. And we had rehearsals for like 6 to 8 weeks, and we put on a like full production of a play inside of one of the theaters my sophomore year of college. Like, that's amazing. That gives you an idea of all the stuff you need to be able to coordinate in order to put on a show. Did I have to do set and makeup and lights and run my own sound from the booth during the show? Yeah. And direct. I was basically the director, stage manager, and crew. But it was an awesome experience that taught me a lot of things you shouldn't do, as well as many things that you can do, even though nobody tells you can do them. But it was interesting. And yeah, I had to like write to Samuel French and be like, hey, I'm performing this play at this time, and this will be how many shows we'll do, and it's at this address. And then you have to wait, and then they get back to you and tell you, yep, you're good to start rehearsing and performing. And it takes a little while. So you can't just like write to them or go online. And even to this day, and they've been bought by another company now that's called Concord. So even if you request these rights online, you sometimes still have to wait up to 6 weeks to find out whether or not you've been approved to do the performance. So it's kind of frustrating because I'm like, well, what's the holdup? But I think it's partly because what they do is they check to see if any other venues are performing the same play. Makes you glad one of your classes was about creating contracts and stuff, especially when freelancing for graphic design. One thing that's a big struggle for streamers is how much do I charge for a sponsorship? How do I determine what my rates are if someone asks me, instead of saying, oftentimes we're approached with a company's offer for how much they will give us to do something. Like if you take one of the Stream Elements sponsorships, if it has a base payout, they're just telling you, we'll pay you this much. They're not negotiating. But a lot of the time with streaming, if you are being sponsored, there's an opportunity to negotiate your rate. And I'll tell you, I've never been told no. Even one time when I thought I was probably asking way too much. You know what I mean? So like you might tell yourself that there's no way that they're going to pay you the amount that you're asking for. And I'm here to tell you the chances are not, like, especially if they're asking you what your rate is. So don't undersell yourself, because if you say 200 and they would have paid you 400, but then you say 200 because you're afraid of underselling yourself, if it's too much, they'll tell you that. And they'll probably try to negotiate a lower amount. So if you ask for what you think you're worth, then if they say yes, then you're great. It's good. You got what you wanted. Like, it's hard. It's hard to convince yourself of this. You're afraid they'll just tell you no if you ask for too much money. But I think most of the time, if you say, hey, it's this much, and it's more than they were prepared to pay, they'll probably just make a counteroffer. And if they don't, well, did you really want to work with somebody who isn't willing to have some sort of conversation around this stuff? And if that's the case, then why didn't they just tell you what they could afford in the first place? You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm a big advocate for like charge what you think you're worth. And that goes for your finished items too, if you sell them. But yeah, it would be awesome if these programs would, at least offer it, right, Asher? Like, it doesn't have to be a requirement, but you could say, hey, this, or it could fill one of your like elective requirements in the in the chosen degree field for creatives, to be like, hey, you know what? This is something a lot of us are just not naturally concerned with or good at. Some of us are. Some artists are very good at the business aspect of things. But many of us, are more concerned with our creative pursuits, and we forget and procrastinate, and we put off doing all this stuff. And sometimes it's because we're not sure how to approach it. I'm not very good at budgeting, but I'm trying to get better all the time. And I am going to have to rearrange some stuff. You also got lucky in that your partner has a bachelor's in business. Yeah, that's definitely helpful. We have ads coming in about 5 minutes, and I am going to take that opportunity to get up and stretch my legs, and maybe I need to freshen up my tea and get some more water, and go give my husband a peck on the cheek and thank him for the Reese's cups that he threw down the stairs at me. He just yeeted them down the staircase. I'm like, Thanks. I love you too. Hey, Optimus, it's going. We are just plugging along. How you doing tonight? It's lovely to see you. Everybody give our friend Optimus Kale a follow. Because of your health, you only have your associates. Well, I mean, you know, hey, look, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I took a good couple of 3 years off. You can go back, you know, if that situation improves, if you're feeling, you know, and there's also a lot of programs now that are mostly online. You're good, pretty tired. What row are we on? Last you left, you think we were at 119. It's right there on the screen over here. We're still on row 120. You're okay. How dare you? It's off to the side. I get it. Here, I need to do one thing to it though. Do. It's supposed to be like that. There we go. Hi, Maz. Are you here to give me an update about Blapple's raid video remake? Oh, and I saw the message about, yes, I'm aware. I'm aware. Your courses are all online, which has been fantastic thus far. No exams, just projects that you work on throughout the term. I know I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. I want to see the finished product, and then if I want to, I can always go back and watch the VOD if Blapple keeps them up. I'm lurking there, clearly with the sound turned off and the window hidden behind a bunch of other stuff. I'm about to take a break because I have an ad break, and Hubs is texting me some story about one of our regulars at the shop. So I will be back in about 5 minutes. Thank you guys for sticking with me through ad breaks. It really does help the channel. I really appreciate it. If you have Turbo, you won't get ads. If you are a subscriber, you won't get ads. If not either of those things, you could use this as an opportunity to get up and stretch your legs and grab some water or a snack. I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you. And I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Look at all those units, Ramona. So many units. Every one of you is a unit. Okay. Start battle.
Mommy, you're units.
Please clip that. Please clip that.
Mommy, you're not units.
Not so loud.
Wouldn't it be so nice to have to buzz, to have to buzz, to have to buzz,
Will you please? Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, I tell you, shut up.
to have to buzz, to have to buzz, buzz, buzz.
You have no clothes on. No.
Are they doing
They're having a bit war.
Okay.
Hey, you're supposed to, you know what?
Do more bits!
No.
Somebody clip that. Clip my kid going, do more bits. Oh, buddy. Oh, God. Okay, Ramona, go ahead.
Oh my goodness. A little bit more.
Someone's gonna leave some really big balls on my front porch, and I don't want anyone running away with those balls. They're my balls. Hands off. Hands off my balls. Sour cream. I was thinking about using apple cider vinegar. I'm not gonna put sugar in it because the hubs can't have it. Okay. 1 yellow cucumber.
Come on. Come on. Come on, White Wolf. Come on, White Wolf. Come on. Come on, White Wolf. Come on. Come here, little White Wolf. Come here, White Wolf. I got a tree. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Lotus, it's okay, Lotus. It's okay. A lot of people don't notice me. I still love you, Lotus. Don't worry. It's like a lot of things. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
Them. You look really nice tonight. Me. Thank you. Yeah. There's a kid screaming in the background. Buttsbot is not explainable. Your wife loves fart humor too, so you're used to it. This is for your wife. Please clip that and make sure you send it to her.
And I'm about to not be so supportive of this. That's right. Oh! Whoa, did you see that? That was cool. No.
Nobody expects the land boat. Chaos.
You can play at this game. Nope, 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 nope. And I'm called that because tying knots without looking. What? That's what everyone thinks. It's actually because I'm missing half a digit.
Oh my god. Don't just stand there. Is there a towel? Didn't I bring...
I have many talents.
Oh, that's rich. Tumble, did you? Wait. Tumble. Did you really think you were gonna get me to be quiet by saying shh in my chat? Yes, all the lulz.
And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed.
Welcome to the Procrastination Station, helping you not get your ish done. Since 1979.
For people like me, I'm super social. I love people. I have absolutely no trouble going out trying to make new friends. I'm a little bit of a dweeb. There's some people who definitely just don't get me. They're like, what is the deal with that chick? She is crazy loud. And what is this she's talking about? 360 no scoping some kid. What even is that? Oh, thank you. Well, you know, I'm merely the canvas.
Oh my goodness, you look so gorgeous.
Going off the rails on a gravy train.
Cause that's how it goes. You pour it on French fries and a mashed potato. Yes.
Clip this.
I have real children. I have three.
Hello, welcome back. Thank you for waiting. He just had something interesting to share with me, and I had a couple of bites of what he made himself for his dinner, and it was pretty good, actually. It's just literally just chicken, bacon, sausage, and pepperoni, because he doesn't do like a super strict keto. He's not like carnivore, but he does eat a lot of meat because it helps with his sugars, and he also was able to lose weight on it, but I wouldn't recommend it for that reason. It's a therapeutic diet for his diabetes. And he eats plenty of veggies, and he allows himself like some yogurt here and there. He'll have like yogurt or like peanut butter and fruit, fresh fruit, but it has to be berries. He can't really do a whole lot of other fruits. And again, I wouldn't recommend this diet for just anybody to like lose weight, but it does have that effect for a lot of people. But he's actually been gradually losing it, which is better than rapid Gradual is more likely to stay off. Now I understand some people end up taking medications or having procedures because it's like that dire, and I'm not criticizing anyone's choices or their path to like getting healthier. But he's doing a really good job with it. I'm proud of him. It sucks. It sucks having metabolism that fights your it's like indirect opposition to survival. Like, what? Your sister's had it since she was 10, so type 1, which, is different, but certainly there are similarities. Like, he does take a small amount of insulin, which is honestly, Optimist, it's the only reason that we're, that I'm comfortable having my daughter's friend over at our house. Because she got diagnosed this last year. And now she has a pump. So I think that makes it probably a little bit easier even. Her mom told me the pump comes with its own set of challenges. But, one thing I notice about her daughter is that she never argues with you. She never resists. She doesn't try to sneak. She's only 8 and she's already doing a really good job listening to her mom and her doctors about her illness. And that's not something that's easy for a child that age to grasp. But it's been conveyed properly to her. And she's also willing to listen and to follow instructions about it. You have to watch your sugar levels even though you're not, as both your parents and sib. Yeah, definitely pay attention to it and keep on top of it. And honestly, like, it's the age-old thing, but specifically with diabetes, exercise, like activity level, type 2 diabetes, activity level and diet, it's really so important, and it's so hard to tell yourself no. So you have to be able to have like some rewards. He had Thanksgiving dinner and he just had everything and just like went crazy and really enjoyed it. And we had like a really good Thanksgiving dinner. And that's so important for him to be able to do that from time to time. It is really hard. And I've had friends, I had some high school friends that went to college all together, and they had a friend. And suffice it to say that Joe is no longer with us, and it's due to complications because he just wouldn't take care of himself. So hopefully your sister is, she does a decent enough job with that now, but it can be hard. It can be really hard for a lot of people. Food is a very emotional thing. It's tied to a lot of our memories. And we have to eat to survive. You can't just give up food. You can't just be like, I'm not eating food anymore. It's all around us, and the stuff that's not great for you is all around us all the time. It was hard for me to give up drinking, but I also was able to sort of just avoid places where it was going on for a while, other than serving people when I was working. But like after work, I would just go right home. I would go straight home. I wouldn't hang out and have a soda water at the restaurant. I wouldn't try to go out with my friends to bars. I knew I wasn't ready, that the temptation to just do it was too strong. So until I felt like, well, now I've got a really good streak and I'm feeling very good about this, and I've managed to keep going with it for a while, now I know that I'm not going to just turn around and fall apart again like I have so many times before. It really sucked. But it's okay, because it was the right choice. You're watching your sugar because you had pre-diabetic on a blood test a while back. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, hey, look, and it's again, it doesn't mean you don't indulge yourself from time to time, but you have to watch all the weird little ways that sugar sneaks into our diet that we're not even consciously aware of, because if you have to read labels. She does better now. Unfortunately, Oh, boy, I tell you. Oh, that's too bad. I'm so sorry. It's so hard when you have family that are struggling with health issues. I know what that's like. I'm really sorry. All right. You know what I didn't do actually is I think, did we turn yet? No. Yeah, Asher, thank you so much. Much love to you. Have a good night. Everyone, exclamation point 99 is in the chat if you'd like for Asher. Sweet dreams, friend. I hope that you have a nice, restful sleep. You allow yourself a treat once in a while, right? Soda is so insidious. Yeah. It's in so many things. Dude, like salad dressing. And I don't, what I mean is like not just a little either, like sometimes a lot in certain things. Dude, ketchup has a ton of sugar in it. I mean, it's fairly sweet. I think that's not like unbelievable to people, but like I'd rather save myself for the occasional couple of peanut butter cups, or like a really good pastry from our local bakery or two. Or baking with my daughter and, having like 3 or 4 chocolate chip cookies, freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. I'd rather have that stuff, Every once in a while when I'm at the shop, I'll snag a candy bar, but that's because I don't eat them outside of there very often. Or I'd rather have a really nice bar of chocolate and not have it be like something that's just smacking you over the head with the sugar. You make your own custom salad dressing, oil, vinegar, onion powder, garlic powder. I was just saying when a date night in rated us earlier that I would really love to be able to regularly make sure I make our own dressings. You have to use them faster. They don't last as long because they're not full of a bunch of preservatives. You didn't even tell me the weirdest part when you were driving to the shop. When you were literally passing the Columbia County limit sign, guess what song came on the radio? I don't know. What song? You like savory over sweet? You'll take some Greek olives over a candy bar any day. Yeah, same. Castelvetranos. Right, you can put the ingredients for that in a little jar and shake it up and you've got fresh salad dressing. I have the tiger. Yeah, do you ever try doing, Brianna, like soda water but with like cut up fresh fruit in it? I like the soda waters with the like, different flavors like peach, raspberry, boysenberry, lime. Ooh, the key lime LaCroix is really good. God, I feel so bad for Chimera and Lambo Raboyo. They were both really sick. Like, guys, please take good care of yourselves right now. There's some gnarly viruses going around. Like, there's a lot strep. I feel like a lot of places people have been getting strep. And flu is still going around, and COVID, and some of these strains of some of these viruses, RSV and stuff like that, are really gnarly. Only place you go to is Tractor Supply. You thought it was fated. Just started singing 9.5. norovirus is hitting your heart in your ear. Yeah, norovirus sucks. Well, she said that she thought it might have been strep because of the pain, the painful sore throat. We had a really bad virus with a painful sore throat, like earlier in cold season, like maybe late last fall. I feel like maybe it was before that. I'm not saying it's the same thing, but I do remember the sore throat really being really hard on my middle kiddo and my eldest. My eldest will get this barky cough like I get sometimes. And poor baby, when he gets a cough, it sticks with him for like a week or two. Maybe not every time, but he has had coughs stick with him that long that weren't like, it wasn't pertussis. Yeah, but yeah, I'm glad they seem like they're finally feeling better than now. Norovirus hit your area New Year's Eve week, but luckily you didn't get it. It's so awful. And like, people still insist on going out while they're sick. Like, I don't care what it is you've got. I don't want it. You've noticed with your new job, it's harder for you to get sick because you're not around people at all. Yeah, I don't get sick maybe quite as frequently as I did when I not only had kids in school, but was working with the public myself. But, I have kids that go to school, so it's kind of unavoidable. Why are you... No, now listen. Okay, I'm going to choose to interpret your message as that you wish that you could stay longer, but you can't, and that's because you enjoy it here. And I do appreciate you, but there's never any need to apologize for the amount of time. I want to make sure you know this. You're appreciated. Thank you for being here. So go take good care of yourself. Super important, right? And thank you. Thank you not only for being here, but I just want to tell you again, it really means a lot to me that you recommended me to somebody else and said, you got to come over here and check it out because, that happens here and there. But it'll never stop making me feel like, well, I must be doing something right. So thank you. There's all kinds of ways you guys can support what we do. Telling other people about it is huge. So thanks. Should we start a referral program? Each of you will have your own referral code. You got hit with pharyngitis the first week of November and you were out of dance for 2 weeks because of it. I'm so sorry. That's kind of what it felt like. Brianna, I had an appointment with a doctor because my voice just would not come back properly. And I still can't really sing quite to the usual top of my range. I mean, not unless you count whistle tones, which I guess I can sort of hit. Yeah, you totally get a skin. After your first 100 referrals. A skin in what? I don't know. I already have a skin. It's my skin. There you go. You good. Go get cleaned up. And then I assume you're probably heading to bed after that. So night-night. Night-night, Optimus. Thank you so much. Doesn't matter what it is. A skin's a skin. Yeah. speaking of word of mouth and letting people know that you like someone as a streamer. What up, nerd? We were just talking about you. Do we get a discount on chatting if we get a certain number of referrals? You get a gold star, Raboyo. Raboyo came and shopped at the comic book shop, Chimera. Can we turn it into a pyramid scheme? Oh yes, definitely. Isn't that how everything works now? And Chimera and I are gonna do front page together. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do. Do you wanna be gamer nerds or crafter nerds? Yeah, it's so sweet. Really awesome. Thank you, Raboyo. It really is awesome to have people come in and shop with us. Whether they live right there in town or they just happen to be visiting. But we're not, the shop's not terribly far from him. I don't know how long it takes you to get there, Raboyo, but thank you again. Okay, we could try to do a little bit of both. Maybe. Do we want to do a Pokeball speed run? Do you want to see? Should we Pokeball speed run? I'll do it. And then we could do some plate up. Sure. We just get to have fun. There's no real rules. What time would work best for you? Oh, good. I'm glad it wasn't that far. You're a Pokeball speed run. Thank you. I think. No, that's not. No. What's your fastest time for one of those? Do you remember? Exclamation point speed run. No. Wait, I forget. You're yarn over, aren't you? Did you see this? Do you know how old this project was? They whip wheeled this and I finished it. Like, why did I put up such a fight about the whip wheel? How you doing, Pix? Are you guys following Chimera? Are you following Pix? Can you guys shout each other out, please? You better shout each other out, or I'm going to need you to come have a mod meeting later. Pix is faster than you, Chimera, so you lose that contest. You lose, sir. Good day. Can't be too loud. My daughter's sleeping in the next room. Listen. Chimera, now you have to sit there and wait, and everyone has to follow Chimera. Thank you for pinning the message as well, Pix. Brianna, you also get a gold star. No, but seriously, the word of mouth stuff is so helpful and so kind. And, not only does it, potentially maybe help us to meet people who decide they really love what we do and that we want to spend more time with that creator or getting a genuine endorsement might lead to a new community member. But beyond that, it also helps us feel like we're doing something right. It's good encouragement. Not everyone can be Speedy McGee Pix awesome sauce. Pix _awesome sauce _Stitch. You're not the first person to tell me that. Let me ruin it for you. I don't think I even remember who that is. You're not the first person to tell me that. I bet Mark Henry's a pretty cool dude. Mm-hmm. Does he have more followers than me? Should I ask him if he'll collab? I'm going to go find this person. I'm going to tell him people keep coming in and telling me I look like him. The Q in Chimera's QC stands for quick. So that's as long as it took for you, right? Is that as long as it took for you to attempt to find something to say that you thought would probably be offensive to me? That's it, huh? That's all you got? You gotta go for the long con, dude. The only pyramid you know of is the Triforce and Legend of Zelda. Referral pyramid scheme, yeah. I'll pay people in Buttcoin. I'll pay people in Buttcoin, and then I'll artificially inflate the value of Buttcoin. Get out of here. Did you just give me all your points? Yeet. Yes, well, I yeeted them back at you. That's inflation, yeah. When's your next stream, Pix? Chimera, what's today? Wednesday? You don't stream again until the weekend? Sunday? Do you stream both weekend days? Oh my God. You've changed. Listen, Chimera, you've changed. I mean, like, it's just your Twitch schedule, but like, you've changed. You're on Thursday tomorrow, right? So what is your schedule? Like, what is your schedule? Just tell me what your schedule is. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Oh, wait. Is there more than one Mark Henry? I mean, surely there is, but I'm saying, like, the most famous one it looks like is a WWE wrestler. Yeah. Somebody just came in here and said I looked like Mark Henry. Now I'm very confused. I mean, he looks like he could kick some butt. There's somebody else that somebody has come in and said I look like, and I went and looked at a picture of them and they weren't wrong. And I was like, I bet he's a cool dude. Like, what? Oh. You think you're the first one to intentionally misgender me, and you think that's going to upset me. Got it. Right. And if people are upset by that, let me be very clear. That is not invalid. I just choose not to allow people like that. Wait, what?
Welcome to the Fart Zone. Purchased guess what? Tumblr present.
Never mind about all that. Now's the time where you must enter the fart zone. Can you navigate your way? It's not exclamation point enter, RC, it's the word join. Can you navigate your way through the mists of the fart zone? Type join in the chat if you dare to win a Guess What chicken butt tumbler courtesy of Guess What? No, welcome to the fart zone. Just for that, get 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Just for that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let you guys fart zone in honor of this giveaway. Ready? Go! To the fart zone. Welcome to the fart zone. To the fart zone. To the fart zone. That's right, everyone. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Sea Wolf! Sea Wolfpack. Pix has pinned your message to redeem your prize to the top of chat. You want a tumbler. Or that was fun. Thanks so much. Thank you so much for that. What's gotten into you guys tonight? Fourth wall and throne and throwing biddies at my face and KBJ. Brianna.
Now you can drink out of the chicken butt.
Now you can drink. Thank you for redeeming your prize in a timely fashion.
Just claimed prize
Please always make sure you thank. It is 2 weeks from Wednesday, from yesterday, technically. Karen, I love you. I love your face. How you doing? Timed lighting effects. Such wow.
I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Arid! 20 heckin' months. Let's go. Ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Arid, thank you. Thank you for 20 months. I really appreciate it. Oh, you're so welcome. Please, everybody, make sure you follow our super crazy talented friend, Arid wife, who does amazing beaded jewelry, but also showed off a bunch of really cool.
Remember, chat, don't start the hype train.
All right. You know what? You know what?
This is not a train, it's a land boat and it's on fire.
You know what? You know what? Fine. Fine. That's what I say to that. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for the gigantic
Thank you.
smile.
Thank you for powering up.
Powered up with 100 bits. Thanks for the gigantic
KBJ, you're telling everyone all of the secrets. Some noise with rubber chicken toys. Oh, it's fine.
As long as she's in town.
I can't think of a witty message at this time on my Twitch stream.
Come on. On command farts. Who's gonna do it? Guys. Oh. On command farts. Guys missed your cue again. I appreciate the effort, Arity, again, wife. Okay, thank you. Thanks for the hype train. Thanks for the biddies. You guys are awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much. No more emote only mode. You can talk for reals now. Yeah. That is our theme song by the lovely Stolas, who has been streaming on Twitch again. Thank you guys for the biddies. Thank you, Roboyo. I appreciate you. And if you guys aren't following our friend Stolas, please make sure you do. He is great. And I don't know if he's taking commissions for songs right now, but it couldn't hurt to ask. But he's also doing the occasional Sunday stream. So make sure you give him a follow here on Twitch as well. He kind of took a break from Twitch for a while. So show him some love, please. He's a super sweet person. He loves to talk about philosophy and music production. You're in the process of a thing, putting all your patterns up on fourth wall, but also set aside your blah, 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 blah. Let's cluck and go. Look at you with your fancy domain. Your domain name. Amazing. You guys have 30 seconds on the hype train. Thank you. I'm so bad at shoutcasting hype trains. This is amazing. This is such great news. Pixel art on the right, and we'll add cross-stitch patterns eventually. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, Brianna. Thank you so much for doing this. What the heck is going on? I put a steak in the drop of my baby when she gets home. Getting bread delivered, I just ordered it online on my phone. Thank you so much, KBJ. I got the rubber chickens all lined up at the door. I just can't hold on the back anymore. We're finally gonna get some time together alone. Jazz was just in here earlier. Welcome home to the fart zone. I said, welcome home to the fart zone. KBJ, that's ridiculous. Thank you so much. That's 10 gifted subs. Clearly you accidentally added a 0. Do you want me to tell Twitch? Elsie Nels, Intimidator 17013, Leon Breadgrave, Goth Laundry. Why do I think that's so funny? Toxic Donut, Quilting Doctor got one. Kirjud, Entangela, the Spring Kitten, and Calamity Rosie. If you happen to be here and you just got a gift sub from our awesome friend Kosher Bacon Jam, please make sure you thank your gifter. That's so amazing. Thank you for that very generous 10 gifted subs. Hey chat, remember to follow after the raid video. Yeah, KBJ says remember to follow after the raid video. Watch the raid video all the way through at least twice before deciding to hit the follow button. Thank you so much for that hot tip. That pro tip, Kosher Bacon Jam. Thank you so much. Can we get some jam emotes in the chat? Any kind of jam, any jammers in chat? Anyone jamming? Can we get some jam emotes? We got a jammies. If you just got a gift sub, you have this emote. Thank you so much. And KBJ bought you more time. If you guys complete a level 5 hype train, the whip wheel will open and it's first come, first served. You spend the channel points, I spin the wheel. Jam?
Kosher Bacon Jam just powered up with 100 bits. Thanks for the gigantifying emote. Smile.
Smile.
Oh, no.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the biddies. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I do have to spin the wheel of onesie no matter what. I have to spin the wheel of onesie regardless. So let me just go ahead and pop over there. Boy, oh, but not until we do this first. That was lovely. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, Roboyo. Thank you. That's very, very kind of you. 33% of a level 5 hype train. If you complete this level of the hype train, the whip wheel will unlock in the channel points, and somebody can snag that and force me to change projects. Now, I'll have you know, I have it set at a completed level 5. Y'all, a hamster who shall remain nameless, was suggesting that I double that. So I would like you to know. No, I did not say anything about jelly beans. Ooh, I owe Chris a jelly bean spin. I just remembered that. I'm going to snag a snooze on these ads mods. Because clearly, Twitch, the time for ads is when we're in the middle of a hype train. Oh, wait, that's right. Because then people will be like, well, I guess I'll sub to get rid of these ads. It does tell you what is necessary to complete a hype train level. How observant of you. It will always tell you as well, if you're ever curious, how do you modify the turkey bacon drawing? Have you seen Chimera's turkey bacon drawing? KBJ, level 18, 68% is our all-time record, which is a huge, huge hype train, particularly for a community of our size. Thank you guys for getting a hype train to 33% of level 5. I appreciate you. And there's never any pressure. There's no such thing as like a bad hype train. Turkey bacon is a falsity. All right. I appreciate you guys being here. That's number one. You're supporting the stream if you're here in the stream. This is my full-time occupation, and we do take 5% of stream revenue as well as fourth wall profit, and we donate that to a fellow charity streamer every month at the beginning of the month. We still owe our Starlight. I have a particular person in mind. I'm just kind of waiting for a time when I can actually raid them. If not, I'll just do it. Yeah, thank you for following, Arid. 1 minute and 10 seconds on the clock for the hype train. I am getting the onesie wheel ready. We're going to swap over there to that scene to do the onesie wheel. Are you ready? Are you ready, Chads? We say interact and then we click the wheel. And it's a chicken. Weird. We don't do anything to do with chickens here. Not a thing. I'll have to step away and change into that after the hype train. Thank you guys. I do appreciate everybody being here and getting a hype train too. 20% of level 5. It's a cliffhanger. The irony clutches pearls. Oh God.
You'll spin me right round, baby, right
There you go.
like a
Ooh, wait.
right round, right round.
It's open. Is it open? It's there. It's right there at the top. Ripe and ready for the taking. Who's gonna get the channel point today? Thank you, Roboyo. Literally at the last second. Thank you so much. Kept that train alive.
You'll spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round, right round.
I'm going to record something different for the sound for when the whip wheel opens. It's the same alert right now. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Roboyo, thank you, thank you.
What kind of shoes do chickens wear? Reebok, bok, 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 bok.
Oh, no. No. I should play that one for you again. I should play that one for you again.
What kind of shoes do chickens wear? Reebok, bok, 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 box.
Here, we're gonna use one more snooze picks. We're gonna use one more. Thank you. We're gonna use one more snooze. And we're gonna do the whip wheel for you. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. You learned that joke in 2nd grade so many years ago. Have you ever seen the video of the little kid? Where he's like, she goes, all right, tell your joke. And he goes, why are chickens so funny? And she goes, I don't know. Why? And he goes, because. Very sweepy. I love you. Good night. Good night, Karen. I love you so much. Are you guys following Karen? You better. You better do it. We love Karen so much. She's in the middle of renovating her studio. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see it. I'm so ready for you to come back to streaming. She only does 1 day a week. I missed you. We talk, we chat, we DM. She's all up in my DMs. All right. Placemats. Oh my God. I haven't touched that project in a while. I know where it is, though. Excellent. It's not one of the ones that I haven't located yet. Placemats. Excellent. We'll do that when we come back. I need to go get changed into a chicken onesie. And we need to do a spicy bean spin. Thank you so much, Roboyo, for the 5 gift subs that pushed us over into level 5. So we had a whip wheel. And KBJ, thank you for the 200 bits with the Tina sticker. How's it going? RC, I hope you're good. I know you're popping back in. All right. KBJ, what do you want for a sticky? Roboyo, you also get a sticky. Thank you so much. A sticky note. Not Carolina Reaper, not Carolina Reaper, not Carolina Reaper, not Carolina Reaper. Cayenne. Okay. This is from way earlier, from when Chris did the 500 bits. I'm so relieved. This is a cayenne bean. It's the reflection of this. I think that's messing with the camera. Yep, that was totally it. Ooh. Bean. I wonder what a celestial bean would taste like. Like Celestial Seasonings Sleepy Time Tea. Clearly. Out of this world. Thank you so much. Thank you for the hype train. You all are all incredible. Thank you. Bye-bye, train. Okay. Woo. I have to go get into a onesie. Here, I'm going to finish this first square of this next row. We're on row 121, y'all. Oh, I have to frog back. I was not paying attention. And I did not finish the last square of the previous row properly. So we'll just finish that one and then I'll move my tracker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll take a cheese sticky. Raboyo, what sticky note would you like from this selection? Please let me know. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for the bits and the subs.
Welcome to the fart zone.
Blapple, you are not allowed to read me after having me on my face on your freaking screen for how long tonight? Probably.
To the fart zone.
Hi, everyone. Blapple, you get a spam sticky note.
Welcome to the fart zone.
Welcome to the fart zone. Did you tell me that you said fart zone at least one time tonight? Tell me that that is a thing that happened.
Chicken attack!
It was only 3.5 hours. I love you. I hope that it wasn't too painful. Thanks for the follow. Are you sure about that, Ember Project? Are you sure about that? Exclamation point, haha. KBJ, thank you for... You did... Okay, let me make sure I'm doing this right. You did 10 gifted subs. Thank you. We didn't get a choice for cat butts there at Gateway. I know you're familiar with them. I can pick for them. And then we are doing Spam-a-llama ding dong here for our raiders. Thank you so much, Blapple. We decided we're just going to pick a sticky note, a type of sticky note. And that's the raid sticky note. That way, if you're like, hey, 9, I gave you a raid. What more do you want with me? Quit forcing me to stay here. You can leave. Salmon. You got it. Thank you. Thank you, Cat Butts. Clearly a separate individual. We have ads coming real soon. Here, I'm going to snooze. I'm going to use the last snooze. I'm going to use the last snooze. It's the final snooze. Da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-do. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-do. Did you sing like me, Blapple? You're like, 9, I don't know what that means. Dude, she was storyboarding this thing. I really don't think that I expected you to take this that seriously. You put a spin on it. You see, I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Note for note. I'm sure of it. Thank you very much. Raboyo, You chose broccoli. Perfect. I was just going to say, we are missing someone. Thank you, Raboya. We just had a hype train. They unlocked the whip wheel. I have to switch project. I'm only going to be live for another half an hour or so, though, because I do have to get up with my kids in the morning. Yeah, please. Yes. Lotus is here, everyone. Please do go take care of yourself. I love your face. Blapple's amazing. Please follow on Twitch. Do we have any other socials we could share for Blapple? No. Here, we'll just give you a new one. Messed it up. Thanks, Raboyo. Well, don't sacrifice your rest that you need to function just to be here. That's my job. What? So we are working on this massive St. Jude blanket. Would you like to see how large it is? And then we're going to have an ad break and I need to go put on a onesie. You're up an hour past what time? I read that. Instagram.com/Black Apple Creative. And there, look at that teamwork. Now that's clucking teamwork. Good night, Chimera. We love you. I'm glad you and Lambo are starting to really feel better. Do the thing. Follow Chimera. How large is it? Like a crowd of people, right? This blanket is so large. How large is it? It will be at least probably a king size blanket when I'm done. I'd be surprised if it's not somewhere between a queen and a king. If not, maybe even like slightly larger than a standard king size blanket. It's flipping. This is the child's hand. Yes, well, I'm crazy. My teenager, my eldest, would be like, crazy? I was crazy once. Anyways, I'll be right back.
All those units, Ramona. So many units. Every one of you is a unit. Okay. Start battle.
Mommy, you're not a unit.
Please clip that. Please clip that.
Mommy, you're not a unit.
Not so loud.
You have no clothes on. No.
Are they doing
They're having a bit war.
Okay.
Hey, you're supposed to. You know what?
Do more bits.
No. Somebody clip that. Clip my kid going, do more bits. Oh, buddy. Oh, God. Okay, Ramona, go ahead.
Oh my goodness. A little bit more.
Someone's gonna leave some really big balls on my front porch, and I don't want anyone running away with those balls. They're my balls. Hands off. Hands off my balls. Sour cream. I was thinking about using apple cider vinegar. I'm not gonna put sugar in it because the hubs can't have it. Okay. 1 yellow cucumber.
Come on. Come on. Come on, White Wolf. Come on, White Wolf. Come on. Come on, White Wolf. Come on. Come here, little White Wolf. Come here, White Wolf. I got a tree. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Lotus, it's okay, Lotus. It's okay. A lot of people don't notice me. I still love you, Lotus. Don't worry. It's like a lot of things. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
Them. You look really nice tonight. Me.
Thank you. Yeah.
There's a kid screaming in the background. Buttspot is not explainable. Your wife loves fart humor too, so you're used to it. This is for your wife. Please clip that and make sure you send it to her.
Oh, wait. Look. See? It even has little things right here. All right. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, I have to switch to the placemats. But you know what I don't remember is... I don't remember what hook size I was using for this. So this is the Cumulus placemat pattern. It is by Rachel Beth. And you can get it in a number of places, actually. You can get it on We Crochet. Now, I don't know if pattern purchases, I don't think they're eligible for my affiliate commission, but whatever. Don't worry about that. I've enjoyed working with We Crochet and Knit Picks over the years, so I'm happy to send you their way even if it doesn't benefit me. Of course. In fact, they were one of the first relationships like that I sought out myself, and I was turned down the first time I applied. And I went back later on and I approached Share Sale and I said, hey, I know that you guys manage the affiliate program for Knit Picks We Crochet. They told me to talk to you again. And I explained what Twitch is to them. Because, like, Ask Picks, we are actively trying to figure out how we can help people with this and get more. We need to get more suppliers and other companies. That's a real bummer about Joanne right now, what's going on with Joanne. But, you know, there's some companies out there.
The Fart Zone.
Hi, tired streamer. And it's really hard. And so, like, I'm not saying, like, you know, we need to spend a crazy amount of energy on it.
The Fart Zone.
But yeah, it's something that I think would benefit people here if we could just convince.
Welcome to the Fart Zone.
Welcome to the Fart Zone.
To the Fart Zone.
We could just convince the suppliers that we use for our materials that Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube aren't the only valid content creation outlets. That'd be awesome. Hi, tired streamer. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm going to write your name on a spam sticky note. That's what we're doing for raiders tonight. And then I need to work on this project for about half an hour. We just had a level 19% of level 6 hype train. We decided to keep it more simple for the raiding parties and just pick a sticky note that belongs to raids. I don't want people to feel like they're being, you know, if they have to read and run this way, we just do something for them and we thank them and they don't have to stick around and make choices. Sometimes you're like, you know, if you're the tired streamer, you're always tired, but sometimes maybe the tired streamer is extra tired. Thank you so much for your raid. If you have any links you'd like to share with us, like you know, other socials, or if you just have something coming up on your stream you'd want to tell us about, please feel free, promote away. But if you want to post a link, ask us for a permit first so we can get you permit. Oh, you don't need one. You have a sub. That's right. Always ready to sleep. Yeah, I hear that. I am going to set a timer unless another person already did. I don't think anybody did yet. I got it. Dang it. Just a bunch of overachievers, aren't we?
Aren't we? Yeah.
I need more of those for you. See, look, I can't type. That's why he says just stop. Stop it. Get some help. Thank you, my friend. All right, so I'm actually using Knit Picks We Crochet Curio. I forget the name of this color. Tired streamer, thank you. Thank you for gifting that sub to Elite Pad Stat. All right, well, pick another sticky note. You get a different sticky note. Pick a different sticky note for your gift sub. Thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate that. That's such a lovely thing to do for other people. My birthday is coming up at the end of the month. Actually, exactly 2 weeks from Wednesday, which is yesterday now. A cheese. Cheese, please. I love cheese. My birthday is the 29th of January. Partnerversary is the 2nd of February. Boy, what a week that was. I was like, things are going to chill out now that it's not my birthday anymore. Oh, look. We got Twitch partner. What do you know? And we found out live on stream, which was really cool. So that's 2 years of Twitch partner and my birthday, celebrating that on January 31st, which is a Friday. From we will have front page promotion from noon to 8, but we're going to party all dang day. I'm going to be on early and I'm going to stay on, not wildly late, but 12 hours. Thanks, Bean. One day, Bean. I know you're probably not worried about it. Maybe you don't even care about it. Some people don't care about it. But I think you're awesome. Tire Streamer, thank you so much for the gift sub. And you. I love the and you. That was the last of these cheese stickies. Oh, we got the elevator jazz. I don't know. I know I have more sticky notes, but I don't know where I put them. Poop. The thing is, I do know. I always kind of know where things are in my hovel. It's like so cluttered in here and so crazy. I mean, but there's a method to my madness, kind of, right? And in my brain, like, I know where just almost everything is. So I was like, no, it is where you were just looking. And I looked again, and it's almost always in the first place that I was trying to look. So even if I can't find it the first time, I almost always end up back at the first place that I was looking. But it's hard, Bean, because I'd like to be less cluttered. I'd like to be able to fit stuff in here. I'd like to be able to walk around. That would be cool. I think I was using a size 3.5. I feel like I was using a 3.5, which is like a really popular size for Amis. I should have written this down. You know what I heard you talking about the other night, Pix, and was like, I am such a dope. You were like, do you guys ever put sticky notes on your patterns? Was it you? I think it was you. You guys ever put sticky notes on your patterns, like in your PDF? I didn't think of this. You know how many times I've been like, I just cannot remember what size hook I used. I was like, or maybe there's something that if you're going to make this thing again that you would want to remember that you did, like an adjustment that you made, right? Because you had to adjust that pattern. Like a sticky note off to the side, like, hey, remember you did this instead of this. And that, everyone, that is why you should go here. can't make me, is the thing. You can't make me get out of here. Mm. Oh, I know. Whoa. Oh, go back. Go back. Go back. There we go. Just tonight? Wait. How dare you? How dare you do this at this hour of the night? How dare you? How dare you? Poor Bobby. Oh, wait, I see. Wait, so we want to do this and then that. No, we want to do 0. Stuck one thing waiting for us. Every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Oh, but it's going behind chat. We can't have that. We need it to... Here. We need it to be right here. There we go. Right there at the top. Everybody, make sure you check it out. Oh, but you know what else we need to do? Wait a second. One moment, please. Thanks for your patience. The streamer is screwing around.
Mama! Mama! Mama, 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 mama!
Yeah.
9.5 Plays profile reads, "This is my 18 plus spicy gamer channel, where I get to let my hair down, smiley face. Follow my main account at 9.5 for wholesome crafting content weekdays at 10 a.m. Pacific time."
Yeah, it's not the best in that color. Oh, yeah, there we go. And that's very eye-catching. Hold on, but we also need... We can also do a background color. Look. Oh, wait. No. Here, because Canada, we do this, and then we do... Hold on. Properties... Because Canada, we do this. There you go. And I know you're making it a breaking news alert. This just in. Canadian Twitch streamer and partner Pix_Stitch has recently opened his own website. People across the platform are commenting, "It's about time." And give... What is it? No. Take my money? I forget. How does it go?
Kosher Bacon Jam just powered up with 100
Shut up and
bits.
take my money.
Thanks for the
Yeah, I gotta write a
emote.
script.
Smile.
People across the platform are yelling things like, "It's about time," and "Shut up and take my money." Is Pick Stitch on the good side of Canada or the bagged milk side? More at 11. And now with the weather, Bubby. What did you ask, Bubby? It was so long ago I didn't even see it. I'm a terrible person. I'm a horrible streamer. Will everyone in chat follow 9.5 plays so we can get head to 200 followers for spicy times?
That I don't know. Are you hungry? Look hungry.
Are you hungry, chat? Are you? Are you? Are you hungry? Raise your hands. I'm only making a snack plate once. I think this is the final round of this one. Oh, wait. Chain 4, skip first stitch. Wait. Standing double crochet. This is round 17. It's the second to last round. Chain 4, skip first stitch and next 3 stitches. What? So skip 4 stitches and slip stitch in the 5th stitch of the round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 3 stitches, slip stitch in 4th stitch. Okay, so we just keep doing that now. Thank you guys. I appreciate it if you're following the other account. I'm a little bit torn. I've had some people in my ear, and in a good way, about like, hey, do you think it's a good idea to split your attention between 2 channels just from like even like, you know, say like a monetization standpoint? So maybe if we do decide to stream over there for reals, which, I mean, I probably will. The thing that's hard is doing collaborations, like shared chat with people who are 18 plus, who I want to be able to do that with. But I'm worried because how are you supposed to expect someone else's community spicy collabs? Pix's body is ready. But see, Pix, I've always been able to count on you, you know, to not only, most of the time you've been on as a guest, or vice versa. I've been on yours as a guest, and that's definitely easier because then it's only just like up to the broadcaster. And there's one set of moderators and one set of sort of like mod expectations to follow. Only if you could find a way to go live simultaneously from the 2, as in you could go live from your phone on one channel and then stream on the other from like your computer, but I have a feeling they probably don't want you to be doing that. I'd have to guess they probably don't want you to do that. It's okay to have more than one channel. I mean, you know, honestly, you know who has 2 successful partnered channels is Nurse Huckleberry. Nurse Huckleberry has her main channel that she and Duder also has a channel. So Nurse and Duder have, the Huckles. Nurse and Duder have Nurse Huckleberry. Nerd Huckleberry is her, like, crafting, chatting, dating advice, and sometimes gaming channel. And then Duder does DJ stuff on Duder VO. Pirate Software also has 2 partner channels. Well, yeah, there's the Ferret. Are you talking about the Ferret Rescue channel? Unstable One. Ferret Software. So the point behind this really is to give me the freedom to do like 18 and over content and not worry that I'm, going to upset our established audience over here in some way. Now, hey, like, I'm an adult and this is my channel. And if I want to, I can decide to do whatever content I want whenever I want. But I take the responsibility of providing that to people here seriously. So the idea behind a separate channel was literally just to allow me to do things like, say, for example, play a mature rated game, like a game that's rated M or, something like that. And maybe let chat be a little bit less careful with their language. It's not for me to it's certainly not to allow a bunch of, for example, suggestive comments toward me. That's not acceptable for me. Totally okay if it's okay with other people, but I'm not interested in that kind of attention from you guys. I don't feel like that's appropriate, especially considering that I'm married and have kids. You know what I'm saying? So I think that people assume if you're going to do something like that, that you're like, yeah, no holds barred, anything goes. It's not like that. It's more like we just aren't going to be catering to folks who might have their kids in the background. And that's how a lot of people's 18 plus channels are, in fact. So see, Unstable One, I suspect that people wouldn't ever say this to me, but that they might choose not to read into my channel because they're terrified. It's like you shouldn't feel this way. They might be super concerned that their chat is going to behave, quote unquote poorly. It's not that they're behaving poorly. They're just behaving like they behave in your channel, which is normal and okay in your channel, and it's different here. So it's hard. Catering to kids sounds like a great kids' birthday party company. So, I want to try to find the solution that works best for everyone so that I can do things that fall outside of that zone and enjoy myself, look, I worked in restaurants for 25 years. Until I had kids of my own, I didn't spend a moment consuming entertainment meant for children past my childhood, except for maybe the occasional nostalgic rewatching of some movie I grew up watching, Never Ending Story or something, which is like a great movie for anyone. But you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I wasn't conducting myself with the utmost care in terms of profanity in every situation. I cussed like a sailor. I'm kind of glad that I decided to do my channel this way after a while, because I think that unfortunately there are some folks who misunderstand, and this isn't okay. It's not okay. I'm not making excuses for this behavior when I say this. You don't ever march into someone's channel and we talked about this the other day, and just decide for them that, for example, because you didn't mean it in a way that was intended to make them feel uncomfortable, if they say, hey, we don't use that language here, or that makes me kind of uncomfortable, or please don't talk to me like that, or please don't use that word here, and your response is, there's 2 responses there, really. Basically, there's 2 responses. One, which is, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. I'll be sure to, I will make sure not to do that, or I'll try not to do that in the future. And a genuine effort behind that. Or there's, what do you mean? What's wrong with my behavior? What's wrong with my words? I could do what I want. I'm entitled to say what I want. It's a free country kind of attitude. No. This is a chat in a Twitch channel. And if a streamer doesn't like something you're doing or saying, or it's making anybody uncomfortable, and you're asked to stop by moderators or the broadcaster, you need to listen. And we've had people in the past who've tried to challenge that. And it's really hard because it's like, there was never it's never been unclear here, like what the rules are. We've been pretty clear for a long time that, like, for example, spelling it out. This is where PG-13, again, I've talked about this so many times. 13-year-olds are allowed to have an account on this platform. I have a child who's turning 13 in less than a month. That child could get himself a Twitch account and he could come hang out in here. There's a lot of channels on this platform he's not meant to be hanging out in. So, but they should be at least 13 before they have an account here, right? So we fall in this zone that I think is a very tough one to navigate sometimes, but it's the choice I made because I have kids and I know what it's like not being able to find entertainment that is aimed at you as an adult, but doesn't go overboard with discussion of certain topics and does not contain excessive profanity. And to each their own, and in our family, we're not super restrictive about watching entertainment that has curse words in it. But we've successfully managed to teach our kids that those songs might be acceptable. Those words might be acceptable in a song or a movie, but you're not allowed to use them yet. And the reason is your brain isn't finished forming. And you don't always know when exactly are, and you also don't have as many life experiences. And at some point, you will be able to successfully gauge whether or not use of profanity is appropriate in different types of situations. And until then, just don't do it because it has consequences. You're, first of all, never allowed to do it at school, within earshot of a teacher especially. I don't want to get emails about bad language from you, please. You know what I mean? And not because we are like all super puritanical or like I have like an ethical or a moral problem with it, but because it's not appropriate. It's about learning how to share spaces with other people and be respectful. And there's nothing wrong with teaching your kids that. Absolutely nothing. And I won't allow them to leave my home, not at least having put some effort into teaching them that. So it's like, hey, there's a time and a place. That's all. There's a time and a place. It's not that it's never. It's that there is a time and a place, and it's not school, and it's not like when you're addressing someone and you have anger behind your words and things like that. You know what I mean? Age appropriate entertainment. Yeah, it can be hard because, like, again, this platform there's a lot of people on here who are 18 plus who are absolute angels. They are absolute angels, and they do so much for their community, and they have all this positive impact. They provide adults who also need like support and community, a place to be able to gather and be themselves and hang out with each other and let loose and talk like adults and have genuine positive connections. Like that can exist alongside what I do. This music. You know what I mean? I got all distracted by the music. You know what I'm saying though? Oh yeah. I can't with this music. Anyways, it is true though. It's very true. And like, man, like Pix is so we've collabed a bunch of, this is what I'm talking about. Pix and I have collabed a bunch of times on either of our channels. And there's never been a problem. We make it clear when I come over there that we're going to an 18 plus channel, and you might hear me use strong language, and we might talk about some things that would normally be off limits over here. And when Pix comes over here, he again is extremely respectful. I mean, you know what our rules are because you help mod here. Thank you so much, friend. I adore you. You know what I mean? I think that people have to be able, especially if you want to do this full time, you have to be able to adjust. You can't just be like, I only do one thing and this is how I do it. If you want to be able to collaborate successfully, you're going to have to learn how to be flexible and like adjust to the situation. If you just want to do your own thing, fine. But I will say, usually success in this industry comes with working with other people. It's hard to go it alone. And that doesn't always have to mean direct, like, live streaming collaboration, but you're going to have to be able to like work with other people who don't always have the exact same ideals, the exact same approach, the exact same philosophy about streaming or life in general. Yeah, you're supporting each other. It's respect for diversity. It's a diversity of people and approaches to this as an art form, because it is an art form. And, Pix is one heck of a community cultivator. Like, why wouldn't I want to be able to, like, again, with the music, to be able to learn from him and, deepen the connection between our communities and, help support him, and we support each other. Being one-sided is a creativity news. I just think, like, look at all the entertainers from like the 80s and maybe even like, or any time really. There's a ton of them that have done Muppets, and they've also done comedy shows that are rife with profanity. You can do both. You don't have to be just one or the other. Like, who's more wholesome than Betty White? And it's hilarious when she like shows that side. Right? Like, that goblin is always just right under the surface with her. She makes it count. Exactly. And, I honestly think that it's a good thing for people who typically don't have to sometimes experiment with working clean, because it just requires like problem solving and creativity with how you speak. It doesn't mean you can't, like, dude, when I come into Astro Canucks channel, every single time I come into Astro Canucks channel, he calls me the mother clucker herself. And it's so funny. And like, there is a light implication of some profanity there, but it's not spelled out. We don't always have to spell everything out literally, Like, it's okay for there to be a little bit of like an inside joke amongst the adults, and the kids get to retain their innocence. Here's the music again, going along with what I'm saying. Don't ruin a child's innocence. Please use the appropriate tags on Twitch for your maturity filter. Like, it really, it isn't that big of a deal. Bricks O'Brien makes the moms happy. because he's providing quality, wholesome entertainment to their children. Well, I always like to say if it passes the Shrek test. I know that's what the Sharps always say over on their channel, and I appreciate that analogy as well, because I grew up with the Muppets, so maybe that's why. It's like, I grew up with entertainment that now when I go back and watch it, I go, God, look at all these jokes I didn't get. And that's kind of funny, And those are successful franchises, the ones that, give parents this opportunity to like be in on a joke that the kids don't get. Muppets was quality entertainment for everyone. It's like when you talk to a new person for a while and you curse after talking to them for days without saying a curse, it really surprises them. Boston Italian wholesome entertainment. I can't do a Boston. I just remembered I have your thing still up on my screen pics. they just looked up and was like, oh yeah. That'll be 500,000 buck coin. Oh wait, you don't have any because you already gave me all of it. Oh, you were prepaying. I see. Very smart investment. No. It's a start. We can put you on a payment plan, okay? Thank you. Just, make sure you check in with Sheila. You know Sheila from accounting. You better pay up.
Who's gambling their money? That's very irresponsible. See ya in your dreams, Pix.
Yeah, Sheila's about to pull a freaking Tanya Harding on you, Pix. See, I know you'll understand that reference. I wonder, is there anyone who doesn't know who Tanya Harding is? Whoa. Chris, you hit the jackpot? Did you hit the jackpot? Wait, why does it say that? She was a line dancer. I don't think that you can specify an amount. I think you just try and then you probably fail. I know what's wrong. I need to fix the chat message. Oh my God, it's 1:30. I would say I probably worked on this for about a half an hour. Thank you guys so much for the hype train and picks. Raids are disabled. Pix, thanks for snagging that channel points redeemed. Forced me to work on a different project. This is something I've been meaning to get out. It is actually... So here's the deal with this. It's supposed to be a commission for the woman who taught me to crochet. She asked me if I would do some placemats for her formal dinner set. And I said, sure. She said, I would like to pay you. I'm not paying her. I'm not accepting payment from her. There's no way. Absolutely not. I'm going to figure out what her address is, and I'm just going to send it to her. This woman held me as a baby. She taught me, I'm sorry. The year that she taught me to crochet, my mom, my sister, and I were technically homeless. And we lived with her. Because my parents were going through some really rough things. And my mom left my dad, and we had nowhere to go. To get away from his... this is a tough topic. It's a tough topic. Because he was... I think it's important for people to hear this, though. I was so lucky to have someone like my mom who said, I got to get out of here. I can't keep doing this. It took a long time before they finally fully broke up, but she was always fighting for us And that was why she would leave him, because he had substance abuse issues and he refused to get treatment for them for a really long time. And if you are struggling with addiction, substance abuse, help is available, and it is not a sign of weakness to seek it out. Please make use of it so you can preserve your relationships and move forward with your life, knowing you did your best. It's pretty heavy, but now you understand why I refuse to accept payment for this particular project. For someone who has done something like that for me and my sister and my mom, and who has always been there for my mom, they've been super tight for 50 years. They've been friends. This woman is like another parent to me, at the very least, like an aunt. Her children are like my older cousins. It was my mom's friend group, Bean, that saved us in that particular situation, for sure. And because we were able to stay with her, my mom was able to like work and save up money until she could get her own place. So they kept us off the streets. My mom always did what she had to do. But that was a tough one. We did live with family once after that. But there wasn't always family to go to. So that was our family. It's chosen family. So I'm here to tell you chosen family is a very real thing. And it prevents people from completely, like truly falling apart. And it's okay if you've been through, like I have, you know, blood relatives not necessarily prioritizing you the way that you want them to and need them to. And that's really hard. And it's okay if you're sad about it, if you're grieving that loss, if you're having a hard time with it. But I also am here to tell you that you can make choices to surround yourself with people who become just as important, if not more so, because they also actively chose you. And right now, I'm going to get out of here and head upstairs to one of them because I'm tired and it's time. And you guys are wonderful and it has a happy ending. This all has a happy ending. I tell you this story because don't ever give up. Please, please don't give up. It's not actually a sad story at all. It's a very happy one. She had the patience with me that she didn't with a lot of other kids. She's like, you're the only one I would teach. I barely taught anyone else. And I certainly didn't teach any other kids. She's like, I love my kids, but I don't really enjoy spending time with most children. I'm just being honest. But she's like, but you were my favorite. You were always my favorite. You were the best baby. You were such a good kid. You always listened. Gross. But you know, I also was lucky to be surrounded by these people who showed me unconditional love, even though they had no biological ties to me. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, my mom's whole friend group, they all raised each other's kids. And I think that's something that's really missing from a lot of people's lives these days. I think it is why I turned out to be a somewhat stable human being through all of that, because I saw that there's always someone. You're not trapped. You can make choices in your life to surround yourself with people who want to see you thrive. I encourage you to make those choices. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I love you all. You are amazing. This is one of the best choices I ever made to pursue this. So I know, you know, it's a frightening choice, and I understand why some people choose not to do this full time. I'm also a person who believes that you should make changes when you need to. I've known people who've done this full time for a while and then found, employment with a company and said, oh, that sounds great. I'll come work for you, and use the skills that they've learned doing this for a living to find a job they really love. Like one really good example of that for me would be Devin, AKA the Hot Dish, who started out streaming, was doing streaming stuff. I don't know if she was working another job while she was streaming, but now she works for Starlight. And she came into that through starting doing Twitch and then doing charity. And she's an amazing person. And if you ever get the chance to meet Devin in person at like TwitchCon or anywhere that she's going to be in person, do it. She is such a sweet and just like she is on stream and all that, she's a sweet and a welcoming and a kind person and lots of fun to hang out with. And I'm super happy to be involved with them. That's why I'm wearing my hat. I'm wearing my Stream for Starlight hat. I love Starlight. Okay. Who we going to tonight? Let me look and see who's live. Do we have makers, artists and makers club people? Artists and makers club. Maybe somebody who we haven't rated in a while, or maybe even someone we've never rated. I have a couple of choices here. Okay, we have some people that I do already know. But I'd like to read someone new. And preferably maybe someone actually doing creative stuff. What is this? Hold on one second. Let me click here because I can't tell what we're doing. Ooh, we have someone who is applying rhinestones to a sword. ADHD English Cats in Background Gamer, GAYMER. Don't ask about this tag. Menace. Free Palestine, no backseating. The Firekeepers Anonymous follows. Let's go. All right. I think we should go there. I think that sounds fun. Thank you guys again for spending time with me. I appreciate it. You're so wonderful. I love you all. We are rating Evils Presley. I don't know if this is a mature audiences channel. From the tags, it doesn't list it as one, but that doesn't mean it's not. Generally that. So, you know, always making sure that you enter a new channel with respect and any caution you might need to exercise because, you know, just like we were talking about, I know I'm PG-13. A lot of other people on the platform are not, particularly at this hour if they're in the States. Come give this friend a follow. There are 59 followers from their follower goal, you guys. 59 followers. Thank you, Pix. Grab the raid call that's appropriate for you. The first one is for subs. The second one has global emotes, so you can all participate. Come meet a new friend. Thank you so much for everything tonight and for hanging out with me. All the support, all the love for the channel, the raids, the subs, the bits. Let's see if this works. It worked the other day, Pix, and then it didn't work the next time after that. Patrons, thank you so much for your additional support outside of the platform. Same goes for our Fourth Wall members. That additional support helps me to continue doing this full time and to support all of our charities and all that great stuff. Reminder, we are on front page at the end of the month. We have a bunch of other fun stuff planned, including another fundraiser with Team Quirky Cluckers in March. Please do something nice for yourselves, everybody, before the next time that I see you, because self-care is important and you're worth it. And love you, mods.
Appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. 9.5. Oh my god, thank you for the follows. Oh, lots of follows. Slay. Love this. 1